Hello, 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 hello. I'm sorry, it's probably fucking annoying as shit. Anyway, welcome back to some Genshin Impact. How are you feeling today? On this fine, lovely Wednesday evening. Wednesday night now, basically. And today, we're doing something cool, man. We're gonna finally... Yeah, I know I'm right, bitch. Today, we are going to be doing the Escoffier story quest. And we might as well finish this up, too. Fuck it. We might as well finish this up, too. I mean, should I add that on here, though? Maybe I can't. I think we could do this tomorrow. Fuck, man. Got other shit to do tomorrow. I don't know, man. I definitely do need to finish this though eventually. But I already got a Escoffier story quest, so we're gonna do that shit. Alright, I gotta stop lacking on the story quest. Okay. Alright. Alright, I do gotta do like all my dailies and shit first. Today's Wednesday, so I'll just do like artifacts of something. I don't even know. Always do Arlecchino artifacts. That's usually my go-to. Or Risley or Navia. Let's do I guess we could do Navia. We haven't done Navia in a minute. Actually, I think she's in a decent spot. Let's do the Risley ones. Let's do the Risley ones. It's such a hot shower, and it's frying me. It is absolutely frying me. All right, here we go. I don't even know who we're about to fight. Hold up, I forgot. Okay, some bullshit. All right. But this should do just fine. I have like 3 or 4 Arlecchino teams, man. And they're all goated. Okay? They are all goated.
Stabilize!
Going in! Overruled!
Because Arlecchino just carries everything. That's all, because that's all she needs to do. That's all she needs to do is carry. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 goblets, and they're both mid. Okay. And they're goblets that I don't even need. So, yeah. There's that. Next!
Everybody stand back!
One with nature!
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's the shit I like to see, gang. That's the shit I like to see. Okay, we got... Oh, okay. Okay. Alright now.
Solidify!
Transfix! I'm going in!
Into the wind!
I don't think he needs a flower, though. It's always them damn hats. It's always the circlets that need the most. That always need that, you know, that extra boost. What the fuck is this garbage? Garbage. Trash. Horrendous. Just nasty.
Lay back!
Only please. Thank you.
Everybody stand back!
bruh. I got another... I got some more bullshit. Yo, Steam had a data leak? We might be cooked. We might be fried. Alright. We gotta learn about Escoffier, man. We're gonna do the quest today, and then maybe tomorrow we'll actually finish the event. Because I have time tomorrow, but I wanted to do other shit. So, shit. I mean, I could get up early and just get on the grind. I mean, I guess we can... Fuck it, man. Alright, where am I going? I'm going over there. Sometimes I feel like I have more energy after a long day of work, which makes absolutely no sense. Because I should be winding down, not winding up, you know?
Add Astra.
Maybe sometimes I just feel so tired that it's like...
Add
just kind of strange. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then we hit that motherfucking... when does this change? No, not this. Shit. Tomorrow? No, it's gonna be like Friday. Because a day and 8 hours from now is like what? 24 plus 32 hours from now?
Time itself is a silent song.
Yeah, that's like... What's 32 hours from now? Why doesn't it just tell me, man? I'm so fucking sick of rules sometimes. Alright. We're balling, we're looking good. We're looking good in the hood. Alright. Let's try these artifacts out, I guess. Yes, we can try these artifacts out. I got some bullshit. This is clearly the best one. I mean, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. Alright, defense. Nice. Amazing. Okay, a crit rate. Let's go. Okay, well, this might already be cooked. This might just be some fodder for... Yeah, okay. This is gonna be fodder. Cool beans. No, there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. This one. Okay, it's crit damage. We're using it. Okay. I mean, where's my Risley at? It's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know, he's not doing too bad. I mean, shit, you know, compared to Arlecchino, bro, like, I understand she's C3, but, like, holy shit, man. Risley just does booty hole damage, bro, I swear. I swear, man. I'll hate them and Risley were fucking, like, really good when they came out, and then fucking Arlecchino just solos all of them. It's kind of a shame, low-key, because, like, I like these characters just a little bit less than Arlecchino. I'm talking, like, the slightest fraction. Look at my man in pure HD format. I legit have not used this dude since I got my computer. Because I don't really have to use him every single day, which, I mean, he definitely got his time worth, because I used him forever. But then Arlecchino came out, and I was like, yep. Sorry, Latham, it's over. It's over for you, bro. Alright, let's go ahead and get this story quest out of the way, shall we? I'd like it we could do it just from... Oh, no,
Is that Davia over there? Oh, it's been a while. Let's go.
Mama, we just met her the other day. Are we supposed to do this quest first? I don't feel like I did this in the correct time. Like, compared to the actual, like, event. Alright, mommy.
Hey, Navia!
Mommy.
What you up to? Shh.
Yes, ma'am.
Get lost, Monica! I don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake up and start doing things properly! Right now, you're a disgrace to my kitchen and to the Hotel de Boer name!
Oh, damn, Gordon Ramsay, shit!
It was an accident.
Thank you, Monica, for just, like, chilling and just be like, man, bitch, I'm doing too much.
I'm sorry, did you hear me asking for excuses?
No, I'll do better, I promise.
Why is she so aggressive? She won't even listen to what the poor girl has to say. Oh, hey, cut her some slack. You gotta at least hear her out.
Wait!
Come on.
Huh? Who do you think you are telling me? Wait a sec. Navia? So, you're bringing backup now. Suit yourself! You're still wasting your time!
What the hell is going on?
Savannah, is this how you
Savannah?
always treat your staff?
Apparently.
My staff is right. I'm the one in charge here now. And last time I checked, the Hotel de Boer doesn't take orders from the Spina di Rosula.
Y'all know how the damn, I feel like every story quest is low-key the same. Like, there's always some NPC involved, and there's always a plot twist with the NPC, and they always have some fucking secret base that's just built underground, and it's like 30 million square feet.
Of course. How you run your kitchen is none of our business. But when a member of your staff is so overworked he becomes gravely ill,
Yeah.
that most definitely is our business. We're going to stand up for him, whether you like it or not.
Hey, listen. I know it's 2025. All right. Use your pronouns and shit. I'm pretty fucking sure that's a she.
Overworked? I've said it before,
Oh,
and
okay,
I'll
they
say
talk
it again.
about- they talk about
if
other-
Vermont can't handle the job, then tough luck. There are plenty of other capable people I can hire instead.
And they're all the motherfuckers you're gonna fire too, clearly.
But Philmont can do the job, he just...
Savannah, like, can you cook a beef Wellington?
Monica, back inside, now!
Okay, I thought you fired her ass.
Huh? But you said I shouldn't come back until...
Just do as you're told, and not another word out of you. Come on, we have work to do.
You scared of Navia.
Wow, what a horrible person.
Damn.
Sorry. Looks like I've dragged you into some drama again.
So who in the fucky wucky was that?
Her name is Savannah. She's the new head chef at Hotel de Boer.
Uh-huh.
Ever since she took the job, she's been enforcing a brutal work regime and putting a huge amount of pressure on her staff. One guy was so overworked, he collapsed from illness. He's been bedridden for days, and he can barely even talk properly.
What the fuck? Bro, it's a kitchen, not a damn war zone.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I don't deserve to be a chef.
You look at your fit, gang. You look like a newsman.
At his family's request, the Spina di Rosula is trying to mediate on his behalf. Or not, Savannah is adamant that Vermont's exhaustion and illness have nothing to do with her or how she's been running her kitchen. She's refusing to have any kind of meaningful dialogue with us. Our next thought was to talk to the other chefs at the restaurant and get a better idea of their working conditions. But with Savannah watching them like a hawk, no one has been willing to open up.
So a hawk too, huh?
And that's why I'm here, doing it the old-fashioned way.
Is that on Gee?
Camping out, watching, and waiting for an opportunity.
So you were waiting for Savannah to leave, and then you were going to approach Monica? And did Savannah get scared of you? Sorry.
Oh, shoot. It all makes sense now. Sorry. Paimon should have thunk before she spoke. Did Paimon ruin everything?
Oh, no, not at all, Paimon. Honestly, the way she was laying into Monica, someone had to step in. I'm sure I would have piped up if you hadn't. And besides, I don't really think I'm built for espionage.
Either way, Savannah's seen you now, so you probably won't get another chance.
Yeah, meaning it's gonna be all the more difficult to get the inside scoop now. Oh, I might as well head back to the Fleuve Cendre then. We'll need to come up with a whole new game plan.
Paimon will join you. Cause this is kinda all Paimon's fault.
Fuck it.
Guys,
Ain't
it's
lying.
fine. You don't need to worry about it. That said, if you were planning to visit the Fleuve Cendre anyway,
What?
let me take you out for a meal.
Yes.
I'll make sure it's a proper feast.
What kind of feast we talking about?
A really famous chef just
What
joined the
kind of
Spina di
feast?
Rosula's tavern. Her name is...
Sorry to interrupt.
Hello.
I just wanted to apologize for the scene you witnessed just now.
Ma'am, go
We
do your
shouldn't
job.
subject our customers to that.
Go do your job.
This is a small token from us.
You make minimum
it's
wage.
some
It's
candy from
okay.
Monica. She asked me to make sure it was delivered into your hands.
Monica's the one apologizing?
That's Cat.
Clearly, Savannah is the one who owes an apology.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Our head chef has been a little highly strung lately. Sorry for everything.
Thank you for the gift.
All right. Since there's candy, Paimon will drop it. Not the candy.
Thank you
This
for
bitch.
understanding. We'll make sure to pass your feedback on to Miss Savannah.
She will not listen. The fuck.
A little highly strung, huh?
So where is Escoffier?
Paimon doesn't get it. How did someone like her even become head chef?
Fuck if I know. Is it really our damn fault?
Well,
is it really our damn
according to
business?
Fromos's family, she hasn't always been like this. But that's a story for another time.
No, it
Let's
ain't.
try this candy.
It's not about to be. Never underestimate Navia's affinity for sweets. Oh, I got it, sweet.
Oh,
Shit.
Paimon totally gets it. Come on, dig in!
Oh, Paimon, you're a little too young for that joke.
Huh? Hold on, there's something written on the wrapper.
It's cry for help.
Find Escoffier.
Ah, shit. Look at that cake on the... Bruh, I'm about to see food
Escoffier?
bigger on the size
this
of
mean-
Paimon's head. Bro, did y'all see
You know that name, Navia?
the portions in that land?
Yeah.
Good
Let's
God.
stick to the plan and go back to the Fleuve Cendre for now. That's where we'll find Escoffier anyway.
Oh, was that on Jit? Yeah, how do you even get... Oh, yeah, it's like down the... Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know where the Fleuve Cendre is, man. Fontaine hype was ridiculous, bro. I feel like Nod Cry is gonna be the same. I feel like it's gonna be on that same level.
So, who is this Escoffier anyway?
So we probably should have done the story quest first, but I wanted to do the event first.
She...
Whatever.
Well, for
There she go. I
starters,
see
she
her.
used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Boer, before Savannah.
What, did she get in trouble with the law?
She recreated the legendary Gâteau de Boer and restored the restaurant back to its former glory.
Ma'am, what did you do?
Safe to say, she's the most
She killed
renowned
someone?
head chef in the Hotel de Boer's history,
And what happened?
after the culinary genius Modeste himself.
Gâteau de Boer. That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell a few slices a day, right? Wow. Why the heck would she let Savannah take her place?
Well, apparently, the Hotel de Boer
knew
was
it.
reported for a safety incident.
Ah,
Someone claims that the kitchen was adding an illegal substance to their menu.
They got lean in the cake, bro.
But
I'm
none of
telling
the
you,
chefs
man.
had any idea how it could have gotten into the food. In the end, Escoffier decided that as head chef, she should take responsibility. And she was sent to the fortress of Meripede.
That's crazy.
The Fortress of Meripede?
That's crazy. She went to fucking jail for putting lean in cake, man. I'm telling you, bro. We got sent there just for eating someone else's cake.
Well, you're right. The quantity of the substance they found was fairly minimal. Even the guards believed the whole thing was probably just an accident. Escoffier didn't have to stay in the fortress for long, but still, by the time she returned, the role of head chef had already passed to Savannah.
So that's what happened. Paimon still thinks it's really unfair.
Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel, she's still well respected by the staff. So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier to try and negotiate with Savannah on the staff's behalf.
Okay.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Monica wants Escoffier to come back and kick Savannah out!
So Savannah got a secret base that's 3 million square feet where she make lean and she put shit the cake to poison people.
It's simple. If the new head chef is stressing
fucking
everyone out,
freak.
then the solution is just get the old one back.
Well, about that.
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove.
Oh my lord.
You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes.
Please yell at me.
At least then
Me,
you wouldn't have
lecture
wasted
me.
all this perfectly good cream and mushroom.
Lecture
What do you
me.
say, Hilaire?
A kid is crazy.
Sorry, Mushroom.
A kid is wicked work.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
That is crazy.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to come out. Don't be fooled by the aroma when the water first starts to boil. Got it?
Yes, chef.
Then go
Yes,
back
chef.
and do it again. The
Hell's
customers
Kitchen.
are still
Hell's
waiting.
Kitchen.
Remember where you went wrong and don't repeat the same mistake twice.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. Type shit. Oh, they definitely watched Hell's Kitchen, bro. There's no way they didn't, bro. Hell's Kitchen, the best fucking show, too, man. I'm telling you. Oh, Palma, you about to get your... You're about to get put...
Excuse us,
You're about to get put in that fucking pot.
Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy. Have to join the line.
Oh, no, we're not here to eat.
I'm about to lie.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
That's wicked.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can catch up while we wait.
I gotta see. What? Y'all need to chill, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Who said that? I heard it in the chat, bro. There's nobody even here, but still, I heard it, man. Somebody would join the chat. Too late.
Looks like the rush hour is finally over.
Damn.
Is it always this busy here?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head chef.
She didn't want to go back to Hotel
Well,
Dubois?
in her words, the Hotel de Boer doesn't need her anymore. It doesn't look like she's got any plans to go back.
I guess I'll be heading off then.
Wait, take these home with you. We can't serve them now, and there's no sense in letting them go to waste.
Bitch, that shit looks delicious.
Oh, thank you, chef.
For what? Like I said, I just don't want them going to waste. Oh, and tell Fiamma to get well soon, so you're not running yourself ragged every single shift.
You know what's crazy is I watched the special program. She's British, and I heard it in her voice. For what? Her British came out a little bit.
Firmont. That's the second time we've heard that name. Who is that again?
That's the chef that got fucking bodied by the lean.
He's the chef that fell ill from stress.
That's the
Hilaire
lean.
is his son. And with Mom stuck at
Oh.
home taking care of Dad,
See, look at what the fuck you got going on, Escoffier. You need to chill out, bro.
he decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take home.
Hey, I heard that, Navia.
Ah!
I've told you before. No one's making extra
Good
food.
Christ.
Hilaire is making blunders in the kitchen, and I can't serve his failed dishes, so he might as well take them home.
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete every single time.
Bro, there's too much beauty on my screen right now.
So you two must be the world-famous traveler and his companion, Paimon. Yes? Is there something I can help you with?
Your phone number?
Oh, so you know us already. We'll skip the introduction then. We're here to talk about Savannah.
Since Hilaire is working for you, you must be aware of the situation with Savannah.
Oh, I certainly am. The Spina's headquarters are right next to the tavern. And I've lost count of the number of times Navi has come to pester me about it. But I don't work for the Hotel de Boer anymore. And being ex-head chef doesn't give me the right to interfere with that business. Besides, I'm the one who persuaded Savannah to take the job in the first place.
What?
Well, she was a much gentler person back then. A little timid even.
So what the hell did
She
you put
wasn't
in
at
the
all
cake?
confident that she was the right fit for the role.
What the f did you put in the cake? 5-hour energy?
That's hard to believe. Are we definitely talking about the same Savannah here?
Honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me.
Probably.
I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either.
Hell no. I mean, shit, you bad as hell.
Anyway, suffice to say that given the history between us, it'll be tricky for me to tell her she's doing her job wrong without coming across like a huge hypocrite. Fiamma and the others probably think that Savannah gets it all from me.
Does she not?
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Escoffier. Look at this note we got from Monica.
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcomings you feel you have, it looks like Monica still trusts you. As for the others, well, how can you know what they think unless you ask them?
True shit.
Monica.
Plus, it's not like we're asking you to storm in there and raise hell. We're only in the initial phase of our investigation. All we're trying to do is get the other chefs to open up to us.
Oh, Monica. Oh, Monica.
The fuck?
Escoffier?
I can't believe her. Powdered sugar is supposed to be
Oh
applied sparingly.
my god,
Look
bro.
at all that on the wrapper. It's thicker than the sole of my shoe.
Missing the whole ass point.
Unbelievable. I won't stand for this.
Look at the
She
wall.
has to learn.
Wait, so
What
now
is
she's...
that? What the hell is that wall? That angry ass wall.
Let's go catch up to her.
What the hell?
We don't want to keep her waiting.
Okay, alright, fuck. I can follow you anytime. Shit, you got a Snapchat? Oh, shit. Shit. Alright, we'll return to Hotel de Beau. Hotel de Bard. Oh, we're going inside. Oh yeah, isn't there like a cooking contest or
Wait,
something?
she looks like... Is that Escoffier?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
What the hell's happening? Oh, we're going upstairs. Yeah, look at all this beauty. Look at all this beauty on the screen.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I messed up your order.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe the taste is a little off, but if you hadn't brought it up, I don't think I would have noticed.
But please, you have to forgive me or Chef is gonna... Okay, I know. I'll kneel before you.
It is wicked.
What the heck?
Get up, Monica. Can't you see that you're just making your customer feel more awkward?
Escoffier?
If you want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do. Make the dish again. And this time, get it right. You cannot go begging your customers to feel sorry for you.
Savannah said that I'm not allowed back in the kitchen until I've corrected my mistake.
Dumbass.
But if I can't go back into the kitchen, I can't do the dish over.
What? What kind of lean? Put
That's
your
some
foot in the cake.
backwards logic. How can you fix your mistake without being allowed to cook? If this is what Fermat had to put up with, then no wonder he had a breakdown.
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
This dude just trying to have a what the fuck even is that, bro? There's like herbs in the shit. Man, this look like some damn... It looks like a cake almost. It's probably some sort of soup. Bro, y'all getting this tweaked out over a bowl of soup?
It's fine. With my layman's palate, it's not like I can tell the difference anyway. I was actually quite enjoying my meal until she appeared out of nowhere and started apologizing. Gave me a bit of a fright, to be honest.
See, Monica, it's not even your fault, man. Because you were told you're doing your job. You're doing what you're told.
Oh, well, it's because Chef Savannah tasted a bit of the leftover soup from my pot and then threw me out of the kitchen.
Gosh, that's pretty strict. Has she always been that way? I don't recall things being like this when Escoffier was head chef here. I gotta say, you're all looking a little worse for wear these days.
I mean, Escoffier was strict too, but I think the difference is that her criticism was more constructive, so you knew what you did wrong and how to improve. And
See this what Gordon Ramsay too. I know the shit that he put on, like, that's viral is just him throwing food and yelling. But if you really watch his shows, man, I'm telling you, man, he tells you what's wrong.
we all knew that it came from a good place. Chef Escoffier was hard on us because she truly wanted us to reach her level. But these days,
the
whenever we make a
difference.
mistake, we just get told to wake up, get your head in the game, or just do it again. And it's only gotten worse since word got out that Chef Escoffier had started working again in the Fleuve Cendre.
Monica, you don't need to call me chef. I'm not the boss here anymore.
Yeah, but through no fault of your own. What happened back then? That wasn't on you, and all of us know that.
What the hell happened?
That banquet was a huge event.
Banquet?
And so many staff were involved every step of the way. With so many moving parts, There's no way of knowing how that Lumiline ended up in the food we served.
Lumiline? What's that?
Lumine?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research
I
Institute.
knew they was putting
produced from an
lean.
extract of the
I
Lumi
knew
clone.
it.
Apparently, it sharpens the senses. So they used it to treat people with impaired responses to stimuli.
I knew they was putting lean in the shit.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a flavor enhancer since it stimulates the taste buds. Makes things pretty addictive.
Yep, they got lean in the fucking food, bro. I'm
They
telling
also
you.
found that overuse can have mood-altering effects and even lead to nerve damage.
What?
So it quickly ended up on the guard's list of controlled substances.
Okay. That's wicked.
Unfortunately, however, some food products containing the additive had already made it to the market by the time the guards banned it from the restaurant industry.
Everyone knows that in all likelihood, someone probably just purchased a batch of contaminated ingredients by mistake. But you took all the blame. We all know why. You just didn't want to see this turn into a place where tensions are constantly running high.
Right.
Because everyone's suspicious of each other all the time.
Right.
And now look at you. A fry chef in the Fleuve Cendre.
What are you trying to say? Sure, the Spina's Tavern is no Hotel de Boer, but come on. It's not that bad.
Oh, the Fleuve Cendre, you say? Great. That's where I'm dining from now on.
Ruh-roh.
Monica, I'm very happy with my current job.
She lying.
And there's no changing the past. We just have to let bygones be bygones.
She lying.
Besides, at the end of the day, I was the head chef, regardless of whose mistake it was. Ultimately, the responsibility lay with me.
If only Savannah was half the boss you were.
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my
Here she
conduct
go.
as head chef?
Here she go. Talking that shit.
No,
So you do remember who's boss?
Hey, Escoffier, whoop her ass, bro.
Escoffier? I thought you'd left this place for good. What are you doing back here?
What happened to you, Savannah? Why are you acting like this? When I turned this place over to you,
You made me the head chef and gave up your right to tell me how to do my job.
Jesus Christ.
You're not the boss here anymore. So stop acting like you own the place.
Yep. Just kill her with the lean.
Whoa. Sounds like someone has a chip on her shoulder.
Maybe yeah, give them some space to fight each other.
Oh, Savannah! My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your cooking skills? Or are you still using the Pluie Lotus as an off-brand markup, thinking no one can tell the difference?
Hey!
That's none of your business.
Hey! Fight!
What happened to not storming in and raising hell?
Hey, this customer, yo, you need to sit your ass down and eat your food and enjoy this damn drama, bitch.
Ho ho! I was not expecting to see something this spicy as soon as Escoffier returned.
Who the fuck is this fake ass fucking...
Fan Asian?
Aye, miladies. Might I make
Boss.
a humble suggestion? Given that we have ourselves a tete-a-tete between chefs at the Hôtel de Bord,
Bro.
I dare say it would be de rigueur to settle this the traditional way.
This would be de rigueur if you shut your ass up, okay?
The traditional
God
way?
damn.
That can only mean one thing.
Sounds like we're in for a history.
That's right.
Oh my-
I'm
don't
talking, of
care.
course, about the tradition established by Modeste himself.
Oh, never mind.
The cooking contest!
We about to have the cooking contest.
According to legend, the founders of Hotel de Boer, Modeste and Savelli, used this method to resolve all of their disputes.
Yeah, fuck it.
Everything from petty arguments over next week's menu
Scotty
to
about to
disagreements
whoop her
over the
ass,
strategic direction of the restaurant. The cooking contest would decide who had the final say.
Come on, bro.
It sounds like they had a lot of free time on their hands.
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. But in fact, the cooking contest played an enormous role in motivating chefs to hone their skills, reaching new heights of excellence in the culinary arts. And indeed, the reintroduction of this institution in recent years has surely been instrumental in transforming the Hôtel de Bord into the top-ranking restaurant in Fontaine.
Reintroduction? Someone brought it back? Who?
What say you, Escoffier? Surely you of all people won't back down from this challenge. It was you who put the rule in place, after all.
So she brought Hotel de Borat, but fucking hell. Interesting. So what happened before that then? Why'd it get cooked?
Sure, I reinstated it, but I'm not a chef at Hotel de Boer anymore.
Yeah, shut your ass
Isn't
up.
this bending the rules a little?
Nope.
I see no issue as long as both sides agree to the terms. We could simply treat it as an exhibition of sorts. Savannah, any objections?
Exhibition.
I knew it.
No. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line. If I lose, it's up to you what happens to me.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose, you hand over the Codex de Board to me.
The what?
What? The Codex de Boer?
Fuck is that?
Only the legendary
cookbook.
handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes, including Gâteau de Boer.
Gâteau de Boer got lean in it,
It's
I'm
the
telling
greatest treasure in Fontaine's culinary world. And only the present and former head chefs of the Hotel de Boer have the right to read it.
you. So doesn't Savannah have the right to read it then?
Present and former. Wait, but that already includes Savannah, though.
Is she so ass she don't got permission?
What do you want that old thing for? You have your own copy, don't you?
Don't take me for a fool. You know perfectly well what I mean.
No.
I want your copy. The original
Oh.
version. The one you took with you when you left us.
Is there a difference?
I'm sorry, I must be missing something. You know, there's no difference between the original and the copy, right? They contain the exact same recipes.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you scared of me getting my hands on the original Codex?
Savannah, you may remember that we gave her the original as a parting gift to thank Escoffier for her years of service. Asking for it back feels a little,
Oh, I'm sure it won't be an issue, as long as both sides agree to the terms. Those were your words, weren't they?
Well, we don't agree to this.
And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Boer, per the recipe in the Codex. Well, Escoffier, you against me. Are you in or out?
Either way, Scott ain't gonna rock your shit, Jake.
You sound surprisingly confident. Alright then, let's see how much you've actually grown. I hope you surprise me, Savannah. I'd hate to find out that all you've learned after this long is how to chew people's heads off.
Believe me, I'll show you.
Escoffier,
Okay.
are you sure this is a good idea?
I guess
You
so.
accepted her terms a little hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleuve Cendres so I can get prepping.
These dogs were always... Oh, she's pretty, but there's like those guard dogs. They always kind of creep me out. Like with the beanie fucking yellow eyes, bro. It's like, what the hell? Going all the way back to the Fleuve Cendres. Why? I don't know. Does she gotta get her book? We don't even know what we're cooking yet. No, we're doing it.
So, this whole bake-off thing kind of came out of nowhere. Was it really sensible to just go along with it?
Well, I got a sense that she's holding something back. But we chefs always express ourselves in our cooking. So if she won't talk, this might be the best way to find out what's really going on with her.
Huh? Holding back? Sure didn't sound that way to Paimon.
Escoffier only picked up on it because she's the same way. Always closed off, never letting you know what she really thinks.
That's patently false, at least where your macarons are concerned. I've been nothing but truthful with you about the disgraceful amount of sugar you use.
Fucking boo-hoo.
Okay, that's one case where you can keep your thoughts to yourself.
So anyway, what's this Codex de Boer?
Oh, that? Well, it's not so much a recipe book as a diary of Modeste's adventures. Back in the day, he and his good friend Savelli explored far and wide, partly adventuring, partly looking for new ingredients and developing new recipes. Their creations had an enormous influence on the course of Fontaine cuisine, turning it into a much more vibrant and diverse scene.
Brother, is that garlic bread?
For instance, legend has it that the original Gâteau de Boer was made using a special secret ingredient, that Modeste discovered on one of his adventures.
That lean.
So rare was the ingredient that they could never make more than 16 slices of the cake per day. But everyone who tried it claimed that it was one of the most blissful and invigorating things they had ever tasted. Modeste and Savelli went on to found the original Hotel de Boer, which catapulted them to stardom in Fontaine's culinary world, especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius, and over time, the recipes from his adventure log became known as the Codex de Boer.
Ah, Paimon's heard this kind of story before. Armed with the Codex, the Hotel de Boer took its rightful place as the finest restaurant in the land, serving those recipes for centuries to come. Something like that?
Oh, fuck, you remember that shit?
What? No, of course not.
Oh.
Cooking is a constantly evolving art form. How could any restaurant survive if they only served food that was popular last century? Anyway, never mind
True, y'all
centuries.
gotta
Savelli
adapt.
and Modeste parted ways not even 10 years after their rise to fame. Then, Modeste passed away while he was still in his prime.
That's fucked up.
And that was it. The end of the Hotel de Boer's heyday. It fell into decline, and for most of its history, it was just a nondescript place with a couple of cheap tables. It's only in recent decades that it started recovering. Even then, it still took numerous relocations and changes of management before we finally ended up with Vanigem and the restaurant we have today.
Oh! So the Codex really isn't all that, then. Paimon figured it was like one of those mystical books they have in Liue's martial arts novels, where the main character learns all their secret powers from.
Yes, well, that's fiction, and this
Huh.
is reality. You
Is it
can't meet the
fiction?
tastes of modern diners by following some ancient recipes from a dusty old book.
Case in point. Even the Gâteau de Boer they sell now is actually Escoffier's reimagination.
Wait,
Oh, word?
really? Why though? Didn't that recipe make it into the Codex?
It did, but like I said, it's the dusty old book now, and the records aren't as legible as they once were. Not to mention that there's no way of finding the secret ingredient Modeste wrote about. So, reimagination is right. I consulted some historical records and took what I could from the Codex. But ultimately, the Gâteau de Boer of today is my own recipe. As for why we gave it the same name and kept the tradition of only selling 16 slices a day, well, you've got Vanigem's business sense to thank for that.
Oh! Huh. Well, that kind of takes all the mystique out of it.
Damn.
Hey now, it might not be the original Gâteau de Boer, but it's still the most delicious cake in Fontaine today. And who knows? Maybe Escoffier's version is more suited to your palate. Just think, if the original truly was the perfect cake you're imagining it to be, there's no way the recipe would have been lost to history, right? Not to mention that the Hotel de Boer never would have fallen into a slump.
Anyway, before I left my role as head chef, I made a copy of all the recipes from the Codex, including my own improved versions, and turned them over to Savannah.
So why is she so interested in the original copy? Could it be a symbolic thing? Like, whoever holds the original Codex de Boer is the true head chef?
Well, it was clearly precious enough to give to Escoffier as a parting gift. Meanwhile, Savannah only got a copy. Maybe from her point of view, it's like management doesn't truly see her as being worthy of the role.
You think so? The only thing is, it was her suggestion to gift me the original in the first place. Well, a joint decision by her and Vanigem. But still.
What? Huh. Guess she's had a major change of heart since she became head chef.
Who knows? We could speculate forever. Better to just let our gâteau do the talking.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means besting her in this bake-off, and then getting her to explain herself, even if I have to beat it out of her with a spatula.
Yep, she gonna whoop her ass, I'm telling you.
However
bro.
much she's changed since we worked together, I believe that she still has her chef's pride. And if she respects the art, she'll respect the outcome of our contest.
Well, I'm confident that you and your spatula can get justice for Froment. All you need to do now is win the contest. But that should be a breeze for you.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Gâteau de Boer is very complicated to make. Usually, it takes 3 chefs working in tandem to cover everything. Now, if I had to push it, I could probably do the work of 3 chefs myself.
Damn.
But I'd prefer to play it safe if I can find a couple of assistants in time.
When did we have the rules of assistance?
Well, that's easy. The 3 of us are veterans in the kitchen.
No,
You
the
just
hell
need
we're
to be
not.
the 2 of us.
Well, I have heard the Traveler is an accomplished cook, as well as a warrior. But be warned,
What are you
I
talking
will
about?
hold you to exceptionally high standards.
When the hell did I
Think you're up to the task?
Hell no!
Count me in too. I've spent weeks perfecting my macarons after your scathing review.
What the hell are you talking about?
Even if it means competing against the Traveler, so be it.
Oh my god,
I'll show
I'm
you what
fried.
I'm made of.
Confident. I like it. Alright, let's start with some elementary mise en place.
You gotta be fucking
Show me
kidding
your knife skills.
I'm fried. Don't tell me I have to actually do this.
Novelette sent
Oh
someone to contact us this morning. That must mean there's been...
I've always called it chopping stuff up.
What the hell
not
was that?
mise en place. But it's basically the same
That
thing,
was
right?
from the other event. Bro, I need to be in focus experience. Why am I getting shit from this? Cut the fruit on the...
Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up without sending juices.
Oops.
Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
I used the whole
Yeah,
ass sword.
thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. I'll be using this cold press to extract flavor compounds from the ingredients.
I got technology from 8055, bro. What the hell
A kind
is
of
this?
special food processor I got the Fontaine Research Institute to
Of course
make
you
for
did.
me.
Of course
it
you did.
uses cold temperature extraction to isolate the essence of cooking ingredients, which can then be used to flavor dishes more precisely. But this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Absolutely
Let me
not.
give you a demonstration instead.
Does it freeze stuff? It sounds like you freeze stuff. Display your mastery with the cold press. Tap your skill to accelerate the cold processing progress. Then use normal attacks to let it do its work. It seems like the special substance extracted. The lean. I'm telling you,
Custom-made
the lean.
equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh?
Good Lord.
That's some pretty high-tech food prep.
Lord have mercy.
Hammond's never used anything this weird before. Cool. Not weird.
Where is your weapon at? Oh, there.
Yeah. Yeah. Rah. Yeah.
Okay, I did it.
And done. These are the flavor compounds extracted from our ingredients. I processed all the fruit you chopped up earlier.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more concentrated. What next? Do we add all this stuff in?
Absolutely not!
Oh, dear.
Throwing everything in at once will ruin the balance of flavors. We have to go slowly and carefully to calibrate the exact flavor we want. I'll demonstrate again. Now, watch closely.
Yo, who taught this woman to cook? Learn at Escoffier's feet and master her precision cooking. The flavorings you got from her multifunctional food processor can adjust the flavor profile of the dish. Strike a balance between fruity flavors and floral flavors to adjust said flavor profile and make a delicious dish.
Slowly and carefully.
So what am I tap on it? Okay, I did that shit easy. What the helly?
And voila! Now it's your turn.
I just did it! What are you talking about? Fucking doofus.
Not terrible. Considering this was everyone's first time blending flavor extracts, it could have been worse.
Uh-huh.
But the Traveler's work was surprisingly good.
Yeah, glaze
Are
me.
you sure you've never done this before?
Glaze me!
You got, that goes without saying.
I'ma get the
Still,
number
credit where
tonight.
credit's due. You did well.
Getting the number tonight.
Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel de Boer's current menu. I'll judge your submissions and give you a final score. That's right, the true test of your cooking skills is the finished product. It'll be good practice for the contest itself. Now get to it. Chop chop!
What am I doing? Submit dishes from Hotel to Board.
How's it going? Have you picked it?
Oh, bitch. Oh, that shit look. Oh my god. Oh. I thought I said poisson seafood soup. Man, that shit look. Mussels are nasty, huh? That look like. There's no color on there. Let's see, that looks better. Oh, that's suspicious. Oh my god. Okay, wait. If it has the. Oh my lord, Jesus. If it's delicious, then yeah, I better use that. Delicious. What about this one? Nice.
Look at that! With the grace of a snow-winged goose, as I like to say.
Look at that!
Now, let the grating commence.
The British kept slipping.
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or anything, but Paimon's a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to la food.
Can we kick her out, please? She might be put in that pot right there. And I knew Navia would bring fucking macaroons.
6 points.
Get cooked.
What? Oh, well, fair enough. Paimon doesn't cook all that often, so as long as it's a pass.
Out of 100.
That's 6 out of 100.
What? This is a fucking reference. This is a reference to the SpongeBob shit where he's like 6. Ooh, out of 100. Something like that. Yeah, it's like 6 out of 600 or something.
What?
What's that weak ass smirk?
You say
lost
you're a
all your
connoisseur, but it's quite clear from this dish that you have far more experience consuming food than creating it.
Oh, Paimon.
By that logic,
Humble.
I suppose you think listening to Lady Farina on repeat every day would make you an opera singer.
Shit. Type shit.
Aw.
Yeah, get your heart. Pat God, humble him.
Me next, me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macarons has 2 whole tablespoons less sugar than my previous ones.
So you went from 12 tablespoons to 10? Well, it's nice to know you actually measured it out. Because it tastes like you just threw in whatever was left in the jar. 6 points.
Absolutely fried.
Aw,
Now to the final dish.
I'ma get 100 out of 100.
What do you think?
this is our last hope.
8 points.
Fuck.
Darn, that's barely higher than what we got.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation.
You haven't even opened the bowl.
I have to give this one 8 points out of 10.
Oh.
Maybe even 9 points.
She's doing the shit when Gordon Ramsay does the shit where he says some shit that sounds insulting and then it's a backhanded compliment.
How did you pull that off?
Because look at me, bro. Look at me. Look at how good I look.
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can tell that you've put many hours of work into honing your skills in the kitchen.
You know why it's like this? Because we had options and they didn't want to put all the fucking options of food on.
I can really taste the grace of the snow-winged goose in this dish. The traveler's journey, with all its trials, tribulations, and setbacks. Not to mention the frustrations of having a picky eater for a partner.
She is literally the opposite.
Hey, you made that last part up. No way did you taste that.
Well, it looks like I lost fair and square.
Navia, I can't believe
I
this.
guess you'll be taking the Traveler as one of your assistants then?
Navia, please join me. I don't want to be with this bum-ass Paimon.
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining. Maybe Paimon and Navia should keep practicing and see how it goes?
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Chef Escoffier!
Here we fucking go. This
Oh,
little
it's
ass.
Hilaire. What brings you here?
I mean,
I heard the
better
news
than Paimon.
about the cooking contest. You're doing Gâteau de Boer, right?
I was just wondering if you needed any help?
That plot armor going wicked.
And you think you're up to the task, do you?
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Dad. What the fuck am I talking about here?
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Oh, it's Firman.
Chef Escoffier,
Ah, he just got
Navia,
bags in his
Traveler, thank you all so much for everything you're doing for me and my family.
eyes. I don't know what I did for you, gang. I don't even know you.
I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me, I'd like to help you win this cooking contest.
And this dude about to cook.
Yeah.
Literally.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Don't you worry. I'll be fine. I'm feeling much better now. I'm sorry. I know I've been rather useless these past few days, but not anymore. The fact is, I'm a fine chef, despite recent events. I've proven myself in the Hotel de Bourg kitchen, so if anyone's qualified to work under Chef Escoffier, it's me. I think. I hope so.
Firma, have you even set foot in a kitchen since leaving Hotel de Bourg?
I have not, but I'm fully rested now. I know I can handle it. I'll prove it. Let me whip something up for you right now.
Okay. What is he about to do? Hey, be careful with that knife now, bro. Uh-oh. He about to fall.
Huh? That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
He's that fucking lean. Oh, he about to fucking pass out.
What do you call this, Firma?
Oh my god.
I can't seem to grip my knife.
Do it again! Again! Again!
He having war flashbacks.
I...
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen yesterday.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then Will I never be able to work in a kitchen again?
Dad, talk to me. What happened?
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but
Monica.
psychological trauma.
No, Farina, what it is. Hey, get your girl Escoffier, bro.
Monica, when did you get here?
And why did it put the question marks like we don't know who she is? Even I didn't notice you were right.
Probably because you were all concentrating so hard on your cooking. I didn't want to interrupt your flow. But anyway, Firma, I'm so sorry. If only I'd known how serious your situation was, I would have stood up for you sooner.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing every order, you were the only person who looked out for me.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Oh,
Shout out
come on.
Monica.
All I did was make you some tea. I
Hey.
doubt it was much help.
That's
Savannah was so ruthless toward you.
That's more than
I probably
enough.
should have brought you something stronger.
She sounds like the worst. All right, another Savannah horror story. Let's hear it.
Paimon wants the tea.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre.
This bitch is
Seems
jealous.
like no matter what we make, she'll find something wrong with it.
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it. In the trash now!
That shit looks beautiful.
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Bro, bro, the garlic, bro. Okay, I'm not eating the fish heads, though. That shit looks nasty.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
Why do y'all work here?
Either straighten yourself out or get out of my kitchen!
Go to Liwa.
So now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me flashbacks of her yelling at me.
Go relocate.
Oh, man. That must be awful.
The more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily, Firma? You weren't a quitter when you were working for me.
What do you mean, money? What do you mean?
And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes. That says to me
Oh,
that
probably-
you still
I mean,
haven't lost that determination to prove yourself. What changed?
I don't think any worth amount of money is this dude getting absolutely fried in bedridden for a week. Like,
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier as the shift went on. Each time I had to redo a dish, my heart sank a little further. Maybe Savannah was right. Maybe I am just hopeless at this.
Furman, don't talk like that, man. You got me eye. Go and get through this.
Dad.
Go and get through this, man.
I
Just
see.
look at Escoffier's beautiful
It
face.
sounds like there are some deep issues at work here.
And obvious,
Ones
too.
that won't be resolved by merely seeking compensation.
Look at her thighs, too, while
I
you're
will
at
win
it.
this contest, and after
Immediate
that,
healing.
I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
See, Navi is a real healer. She's not even a DP. All you gotta do is stare at her thighs, bro. Immediate 10,000 HP.
But what if you can't find another assistant in time? Clearly, I'm in no state to help out.
You think being one person short will ruin my chances? Let's not forget, I taught you and her everything you know.
You ain't even lying.
Even if I had to go it alone, I would present the perfect gâteau.
And that's called confidence, and that's called a can of whoop ass.
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep practicing, just in case.
And so will I.
Get this kid out of here.
Yeah! And if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula to put out an emergency call for chefs. There's gotta be someone out there, right?
Go hit up Master Chef Junior, kid.
Actually, I thought maybe I could help.
Oh, word.
That's sort of why I'm here.
Why the kid sound so much? He literally has the deepest voice out of everybody except Fermir.
What?
Or Fermin, whatever the fuck his name
Why
is.
didn't you say so?
I was going to, but then, well, this is the first chance I got.
So she escaped Savannah?
You do this for us? Thank you so much, Monica.
Yeah, bro, what the Yo, this dude's a grown man. This,
All right,
like,
fine
what?
by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah? Joining the other side seems like a guaranteed way to put your future employment in jeopardy.
This dude got a fucking house, mortgage.
I know, but it's all right. I've made up
Job.
my mind. With the way things are, I can't keep working for Savannah much longer anyway.
For much
Unless I want
longer.
to become the next Ferma.
Exact for ma. That's
I'm done with sucking it up.
That's kinda crazy,
It's
like
time
it.
to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm
excuse me.
sure she'll forgive me for this.
I hope you're right.
Well, Paimon didn't think we'd be poaching from Savannah's staff to get our third person, but there you go. Anyway, Monica's a professional chef, so nothing could possibly go wrong now.
And Paimon just cursed us.
Great! Then it's settled. And to congratulate you all on making the team, I propose a Spina-sponsored meal to celebrate.
I may not chat much because I'm practicing the liar. Farina playing the liar? What? Is that on you? Liar. Yeah, that shit kind of fire though. I don't know if this is the best stream to be practicing that. I'm gonna be such a distraction.
Spina sponsored? Wait.
Oh,
you mean
hey, in game?
I'm cooking?
I thought you meant a real liar.
Well, I promised the traveler a feast in the Fleuve Cendre. And I know how much you've been looking forward to it.
Oh, I've been looking forward to that feast, and I ain't talking about food.
Yeah! Feast, feast, feast!
Yep. I mean, I do have a real. That's fine. That's fine.
All right, if you insist.
I don't got shit.
And prepare for some of the finest food of your life.
I got FL Studio. What the fuck is they talking about? All right. Oh, she cooked. Yeah. You know what the real meal I want is though. Shit, bro, is that pancakes? Oh my god, that looks so good, bro. That's a whole chicken leg. Why does Paimon have a knife? Why in the Lord's name does Paimon have a knife? Why? That is a recipe for disaster. No pun intended. That shit looks good. I do the liar during streams a lot of the time, so it's fine. No, that's dope. That's dope. Go ahead and cook.
That's not a
No
bad
pun intended.
idea, actually. Wait, hold on. You need to finesse that further.
Yo, bro, Bro, she had the knife and the fork. Ah, hell no. She just out plenty of praise and taught me an awful lot too. And the time seemed to fly by. Yeah, it's like we were on a date. Because that's what I want. I need.
That was a dream come true. Paimon never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this good.
This bitch, bro. Respectfully. Hello?
Why, Savannah? Why?
Oh, go cook her ass, man.
Oh, nothing. I was just flicking through the original Codex de Boer. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I hadn't noticed before. That might explain why Savannah's so desperate to get her hands on it. But I can't find anything. It's just some hastily scribbled recipes in between diary entries from Modeste's adventuring phase. And most of it's not even legible anymore. The copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but even includes my own private tips and notes from years of experience. Surely that's infinitely more useful than this old thing.
Copy I gave her not only his recipe, it includes my own private tips. So why the hell is she complaining? Oh my god.
Yeah, maybe. Still, it's just hard for me to imagine that the Savannah I knew would go to all this effort just to make a point.
See, the British just keep slipping. It's hilarious. I wonder if she's doing it on purpose. Bro, Savannah need a fucking reality check.
We were. At least I always thought we were. She was a little shy, but meticulous with everything and everyone she dealt with. She made a few mistakes here and there, but she was quick to correct them whenever they were pointed out. And she was always striving to improve as a chef. Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the other staff so much grief.
It sounds like you feel partly responsible. I guess that makes sense. That way, like, that's valid. That she feels that way. Not that she's responsible, but that, like, she feels that way.
Well, I mean to an extent, of course. I pushed hard for her to get the role. And the idea that she turned out like this because of me is difficult to come to terms with. I wonder if this is how Modeste felt back when he was writing the Codex.
Speaking of Modeste, didn't he have a falling out with someone as well?
Yes, with his good friend and co-founder at the Hotel de Boer, Savelli.
Alright, what happened?
The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Boer and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But his newfound fame slowly drove him and Savelli apart.
He didn't get the credit?
Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks every turn.
I thought they made it together.
Doors that would swing wide open for Modeste would shut in Savelli's face.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions by his celebrity friends, he had less and less time to discuss the culinary arts with Savelli.
Yeah, I would crash out too.
People started gossiping about Savelli, and their relationship between the two gradually soured.
So what happened to them ultimately?
Everything came to an abrupt end when Modeste, still in the prime of his life and still hailed as a genius,
I already know what the hell
died
going
from
on.
an acute illness.
I already know what the hell going on. Savelli killed his ass by putting the lean in the cake. I'm telling you, man.
That was it. They neither had a decisive split, nor got the chance to properly reconcile.
In the cake.
Their story just came to an end.
What if Modeste stole his recipes? And that's why he killed his ass. Because I'm like, you're not taking my fucking credit and you getting all the fame. Hell no.
One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy, even as the latter was hoping to make amends.
That makes so much sense. I bet you Savelli got an evil base.
Unlikely. It's
and
a
we're about to
popular
fight him.
theory, but there's no real basis for it. At least there are no records of Savelli ever being convicted of a crime. Still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. All we can do is try to make sure the present doesn't quite go as badly. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut.
Fucking pause. With me on the team, there's no way we can lose. With you on the team, there's no... Yeah, Rizura.
You're right about that. Just follow my lead and victory will be ours.
Trust me, I'm following you on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all that shit. Tonight. Wait till the following day. It's been a very interesting quest so far. I mean, I don't really give a fuck about food. I mean, I love food, but I don't really give a fuck about cooking it. So I'm not like, this isn't gonna be my favorite story quest ever.
It's cooking contest day!
But like,
to the Hotel de Boer! Toot sweet!
Hamon, you couldn't spell toot sweet to save your life. Alright, let's get it.
Did you hear the news? Escoffier's coming back for a cooking contest.
Wait, seriously? Escoffier in a cooking contest? Now
British.
that I gotta see.
British.
I don't get it. Why would anyone in their right mind challenge her to a cooking contest?
I don't know, that's why I cheat freaking going against Gordon Ramsay, man.
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome one and all to the Hôtel de Bord and to this most exciting of cooking contests.
Savannah, I brought the original copy of the codex you asked for.
Monica? Huh.
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. Once the dishes are complete, they will be sent to the back of the kitchen where they'll each receive a label.
Can those fucking kids stop jumping in the back?
The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates, only to be revealed after the judges have sampled them and reached a final verdict.
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and impartial.
Louise, you just look like a hoe. Like, you just look like a bitch. I'm sorry.
When my meal got interrupted yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to me. Getting a seat on the judging panel is a pretty sweet deal.
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of fire.
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
You two about to get fried. Oh shit, I actually gotta do this? Okay, complete the objective by using the minimum amount of flavorings. Okay. Who can read that fast? Oh shit. Okay. Make some gâteau de board using Escoffier's patented precision cooking. You can start the flavoring process at the seasoning table after obtaining flavorings from the cutting board and the cold press. Both flavoring types must be added in sufficient amounts to ensure richness of flavor. Add enough of both before aiming to balance the flavors out, and this dish is a wrap.
Monica, Traveler, it's go time. Let's do this.
Les mother it is.
Alphonse! Gaspar! Get to work! Do not disappoint me.
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
Shit. Where's the flour one? Yeah. I guess I just gotta do this anyway.
Yeah!
I'm cooked. Where's the other shit? I need the other shit. Oh.
A dash of frosting.
There we go.
That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavors.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of easy. Oh yeah.
Come on, Escoffier! Come on, Traveler!
Thank you, mommy. Okay. Yeah, Navia cheering me on. Oh, it's so over. I'm not losing. Okay, we gotta make another layer. Okay, I see what's going on here. I need these six. Bang. Wait, which one's mine? Okay, I gotta add... light work. Flavor balancing complete. This cake looks ass.
What do you think?
The shit look ass, bro. It's not done yet, though. It's not done yet, though, gang. They've been made the last layer. Let's get it. Bro, who is eating all this fucking cake? It's a fucking cake contest.
A little amuse-bouche.
Oh shit. I need more!
I think this.
Shut your bitch ass. Watch this.
The balance of flavors is about right. But the quantity is too low.
Oh, I didn't even see this on the side. Oh shit. Okay, wait. Two servings of okay, bad. Oh, okay, there we go.
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg.
Come on now. Oh, cute. Bang! Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. That should look amazing.
That was perfect!
Come on
We were
now.
like a flock of snowing geese, completely in sync, working gracefully and elegantly together. Great work, team.
Cause that's just what I do. Monica getting a raise? Shit. And I'm getting raised. What? That made no sense.
Time's up! Contestants, please take your dishes to the back.
You mean to tell me, though, it took me 3 minutes to make a fucking cake? You know that shit is a lie. Power of plot armor, I guess.
That guy was right. You really can't tell whose is whose just by looking at them.
And that's where the flavor finna come into
We
play.
both made the same dish after all. For all her flaws, Savannah's a talented chef who earned my recommendation for good reason. She wouldn't screw up something as elementary as the cake's appearance.
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy. Beautifully sweet. This is a masterclass in how to make Gâteau de Bourg.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10, only because there's something about the flavor of the base. It's just a little different from the recipe I'm used to.
Get fried.
Huh?
Get fried.
Really? I couldn't tell.
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't had a single bite and already this aroma is a delight to the senses.
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a gâteau for the ages.
How exciting! I'm gonna dig in.
Uh-oh.
I think maybe someone got a little carried away when they were adding the sugar.
Ah, shit.
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is all over the place. Who made this?
Not me.
It appears the decision is unanimous. This gâteau is far below the standard we would expect.
Uh-oh.
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save her life.
Guys, we don't know whose is who.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but no way is she this sloppy.
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau has won this cooking contest. Now, all that remains is to turn the plate over and reveal the chef's name underneath.
It's gonna be Savannah.
What? It's Savannah?
No, that's impossible.
Damn, we suck that bad? I knew it. I knew it.
Hey, Savannah, you cheated, didn't you? You cheater! What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plates, didn't you?
Oh, did she?
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the judge's table without me ever laying a finger on them. And everyone here can attest to that.
What did you put in that fucking cake?
It was Van Gem's staff who labeled them in the kitchen. If you're looking to accuse someone, why don't you start with them?
Put some shit in you put the lean in the cake, and the lean takes away the flavors and fucks all the flavors up.
Isn't it more likely that Escoffier's lost her edge? Oh, or maybe her assistants let the team down.
I love this song, though.
You take that back!
Judges, we demand a rematch.
That's enough! What's done is done. As head chef, or rather as team lead, I take responsibility for the dish I served.
Why don't you
Whatever
taste it?
went wrong and however it happened, I should have spotted it. Savannah, I didn't think you'd stoop this low just to beat me in a bake-off. What happened to your chef's pride?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She knows.
If you want the Codex de Boer that much, you can have it.
Escoffier, no!
But you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma and compensate him for everything you put him through.
It's a little late to be negotiating terms.
No, the hell it ain't.
The contest is over, and I won. That means you owe me the Codex, and I owe you nothing.
Look, Savannah, you may have fooled everyone else, but can you really fool yourself? What I'm offering is to accept defeat without looking to expose what you've done.
Ah, so she knows what she did.
But only on the condition that you promise to stop putting so much pressure on your staff.
Fine. I'll treat this as your final handover of duties from one head chef to the next. So, will that be all, ex-head chef? Or is there any other unfinished business you'd like to leave in my hands?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But I don't know if you're even open to input from other people anymore.
I know what I'm doing. I don't need your advice.
All right, fine. I'm glad to hear it.
Escoffier!
Well, shit.
The Codex de Boer! Finally. Now, at long last, I will succeed.
Escoffier cooking something.
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah! The Codex is a souvenir of your time here! Doesn't that mean anything to you?
It's all right. It was just a bake-off, not the end of the world. I'm already over it.
Bitch, what?
Besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to compensate Firma.
Okay.
That's mission accomplished for the Spina.
And you just expect her to do it?
Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would solve everything, I'd have just done that in the first place. I mean, why bother with the whole cooking contest? It's such a waste of time and energy.
Nah, come on. Yeah, she's devastated.
No. No! This doesn't make any sense!
Huh?
That's
Huh?
it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it! This can't be happening.
Did she lose on purpose? For her to get the shit and then just like,
Chef Savannah!
Did we lose? Did we lose on purpose?
Savannah?
Bro, what, man? What the fuck are we doing, bro?
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a lot of pent-up stress and exhaustion.
Oh, I knew it.
Pent-up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us, the person she puts the most pressure on is herself.
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the wee hours. But for her, it's every night. She'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and recipes,
and only realize how long she's been at it when we come to work the following morning.
But why? Why would she do that?
Our best guess is she doesn't want to be seen as less of a chef than Escoffier.
Well, how's that working out?
And there it is.
Even so, that's no excuse for taking her anger out on the rest of you.
Yeah, and it's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking contest.
About that, we honestly have no idea how she did it. We were focused on our own work the whole time, like she asked.
Leone and Algalia were the ones I tasked with labeling the cakes. I've already spoken to them both. They're at a loss to explain it too.
Not to worry. Come on, join me downstairs. I'll interrogate the guilty gâteau myself.
So what the hell happened?
Well, how is it? Have you figured out what it was?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet cement than this.
Is it really that bad? I made sure to taste test it before it was served.
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates.
What?
The offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base, which means someone tampered with it while it was being made.
Deline.
Or in other words, we have a traitor in our midst.
What?
I'm sorry. I was forced into it.
No, you weren't!
It was Chef Savannah.
You
She
were
said
on our
if I didn't
team!
cooperate, she would...
You're fucking idiot.
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. And if I wanted retribution, I would have brought this up when the results were announced.
Come on!
Whatever's going on with you, just spill the beans. There's no need to hide
You're
it.
really passed out on the couch right now. Okay?
I was the one who caused the food safety incident that one time.
Oh, shit.
Food safety.
Deline?
Wait, you mean the Lumaline incident?
You're Deline?
So you procured the contaminated ingredients?
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so I let contaminated ingredients make it into the kitchen.
You fucking killed off 100,000 people.
But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I had no idea there was an issue with them, and I didn't know it would end up with Escoffier going to jail. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail me with...
This is crazy! So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging Escoffier's cake by threatening to expose your secret if you didn't?
I know, it's terrible. I'm so sorry. I was so scared. The thought of Chef Escoffier finding out that I put her in jail, it made me freeze up with fear.
And guess what happened anyway?
I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? All this fuss over a little slip-up?
Huh?
Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. I did my stint at the fortress, and now I'm out. And secondly, I had my own reasons for leaving the Hotel de Boer. This wasn't the only factor, so you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything like that.
You mean... you forgive me?
Oh, well, I'm not saying you don't have to take responsibility for your mistakes. You should tell Vanagem to mark down your performance for the past few months. Then do some digging and find out exactly where those contaminated ingredients came from. Sure, you've made mistakes, but now's the time to fix them. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the original codex would compel her to resort to blackmail?
I have my suspicions. Not that I've got any proof to back them up, though.
Ugh. What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to, especially our signature items.
Gotta hear everything. You mean Gâteau de Boer?
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. I couldn't put my finger on it, but The flavor seems subtly different from how it used to be. But the difference was so small, I'm sure no one would notice it besides our most loyal customers and true dessert connoisseurs.
Still, as head chef, it's easy to see why Savannah would get so hung up on it. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again, late into the night, determined to match Escoffier's version. But something's always slightly off every time.
That sauce.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Never really gave it much thought, though.
Thinking back on it now, it's clear that Savannah's been in a downward spiral ever since Escoffier left.
Damn.
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes. That's gotta be the reason. But after countless setbacks, she's getting more and more unhinged. And at some point along the way, she switched from doubting herself to doubting Escoffier.
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
She thought the codex from Escoffier was a fake.
Yeah, it would explain why she was bent on getting the original at any cost. She must have thought Escoffier purposely omitted key details from her recipes when she copied them out.
But why?
Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine.
Well, no.
The only one privy to all the secrets of the trade.
You're not a playable character.
Oh, for goodness sake. What a stupid idea.
Of course. Then she finally got the codex only to discover that the secret recipes she's been pining for don't exist at all. Seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably brought up everything at once. It overwhelmed her, and she passed out.
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah had the real recipe all along, how come it tasted different?
Because she asked.
She might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but surely after like 50 attempts, she'd get it right one of those times.
You'd think so, but geniuses like Escoffier are in a league of their own.
Keeping the true recipe. The lean.
New head chef, you say? What's her name? I don't think I've heard of her before.
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Get your hands on the codex.
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Even if you don't believe in yourself, at least believe in me.
You got all this beautiful ass advice. You got a cookbook right in front of you. You still want to go out here and be a bum ass hoe.
Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone, the restaurant is all yours.
So you let the Lumelina into
All
the
this time, I've been blaming other people, but maybe I'm the problem.
Hello. Took you an hour and a half to wake your ass up.
I sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. Savannah's awake now, but I don't think she's ready to speak to anyone yet. Let's give her the day to calm down. I'm sure you'll have the chance to talk everything out tomorrow.
I didn't get to use Escoffier to
In
fight.
that case,
Are we actually done
I'll
with the
go and update for Ma and his family.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
Okay. Okay.
That was a long day. I think I've earned myself a sweet treat when I get back home.
Speaking of sweet treat. What about our celebration meal?
Macarons? Or are you gonna switch it up this time?
You better stay your ass over here and talk to her. What is it?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Every year, they migrate long distances in search of a
Oh,
suitable
they're actual
home.
gooses or geese.
There's always one goose at the front whose job is to lead the flock. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas about leadership and genius. They usually imagine someone who's a cut above the rest, a model of perfection. But what those poets don't know is that during a migration, the lead goose is always changing. Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, it retreats to the back of the flock and allows another goose to take its place. So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come with it, it's something that everyone takes turns at. But we humans completely miss that fact when we project our own ideas about social hierarchies onto them.
Is this about you and Savannah?
I guess what I'm saying is, I don't buy into this notion that there's some sort of gulf between normal and genius. Cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, same recipe, and same environment, I see no reason why two different people shouldn't be able to create the exact same dish. Of course, some people have a more sensitive palate than others, and some people are just born bolder or more conscientious. But these are all variables that can be accounted for with time and practice. I'd have no reason to expect so much from others if I believed that perfection can only come from the hands of a genius. The only reason I hold people to high standards... Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna get to the bottom of why Savannah failed, and come tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding of her life, pointing out all the mistakes she's made along the way.
Alright. Time to figure this shit out. Oh, the following day. Man, we get up early as hell. What you mean 5 a.m.? I don't even get up at 5 a.m. Fuck that. About?
Why are we here so early? Our meeting with Vanagem isn't for a while.
I wanted to check on the... You just know that she's here?
Check on her? Why? What happened?
Oh, shit. She's been out for a minute.
Oh, no. Escoffier, are you alright?
Yeah!
I'm fine. Just need to get some more coffee in me.
You really did pull an all-nighter then.
Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all?
Let me get you a Hell yeah!
Alright. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah. That'll be your Snapchat.
There's cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
Okay, submit a dish containing coffee beans. Go to buy coffee. Fuck. I don't know.
Coffee.
Oh. Hell no, not... Isn't this Farina's dish? Give her this.
Strong, bitter coffee beans. Transformed through expert brewing and balanced perfectly with rich, creamy steamed milk.
Speaking of milk.
Wonderful. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
Paimon did a nothing.
Glad to hear it. But make sure to catch up on your sleep when you get the chance.
How goes the investigation?
I think I figured out where the problem lies. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Wait, what investigation? What are you guys talking about?
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here.
Oh yeah, Paimon
so
has no idea.
Small. I can't believe it's caused so much drama.
And yet, look at this fucking kitchen.
Yes, except my failures were stepping stones to success.
Escoffier, have you seen Savannah?
No.
No, not since yesterday. Why? What's wrong?
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little concerned about how she was doing.
Uh-oh.
So, I dropped by her place early this morning to check on her, only to find an empty house with the doors wide open.
Okay.
I left Alphonse and the others to keep watch at her home, while I checked the Hôtel de Bord. I'm worried something bad might have happened.
Savannah crashed out and got to her, she went to her fucking 3 million square feet base.
If she's not here, then where could she be?
Boss, Escoffier, bad news.
Alphonse? You're supposed to be keeping watch at Savannah's house.
We were, but then, just after you left, we found this stuff in her house.
Oh, looks like a
Here
map
we
with
go.
a bunch of
I
random
knew
places
it was
circled.
coming, bro. Savannah's
Wait
the
a
crash out.
This feels familiar. I'm sure these places are all connected somehow. Of course, from the Codex. They're all places that Modeste explored on his adventures.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't understand. The adventure logs in the Codex are too fragmented to be of any use. How come this map shows all the missing details?
The Codex de Bord? Then, this place marked in red out at sea. Could that be the fabled birthplace of Gateau de Bord?
Seriously? So now she set her sights on finding the original recipe and beating Escoffier that way? Geez, Savannah. Anything to overcome a Gateau plateau, huh?
Get her the fuck out of here.
Ugh, idiot! Does she have a death wish? Those ruins are thousands of years old.
Hold on. There's more. Besides the map, we also found these letters.
It was you. You set the Lumiline node through, didn't you? I knew you were responsible for purchasing the problematic ingredient that day. What would your good friend think? I wonder if she learned that she suffered on account of your negligence. What would the people in the hotel think? So I imagine you'd like to keep this a secret from Escoffier, wouldn't you, Head Chef Savannah? A letter received several weeks ago. Retrieve the real codex. By any means necessary. That's where the real treasure can be found. And you gave it away like a fool. Well then, if you're going to get it back, whether in a bet or by force, it doesn't matter. Oh, I know. Don't you have that cooking showdown of yours? And if you don't think you can win, why, you simply need to have your opponent lose. I imagine that assistant of yours might come in handy in that regard. A letter received it not long ago. What are you dawdling for? She was the one who concealed the secret recipe in the first place. Why else do you think you've never been able to recreate her work? She's afraid that you'll outshine her. What do you imagine everyone says about you, both within and beyond the hotel walls? Ordinary, they call you. Untalented. A hack. A failure who will never surpass Escoffier. And you know whose fault it is? That's right, it's hers. She's no saint. Never has been, so why hesitate? This is that fucking Seville dude. This is Seville dude.
It was you. You let the Lumaline
Or
through,
Monaco.
didn't you?
It doesn't sound like Monica, though.
It sounds like a threat letter. Does this mean that Savannah was responsible for the safety incident? And not Monica after all?
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Retrieve the codex by any means necessary. So the cooking contest and the cheating. Someone else was behind her pulling the strings?
It's the Seville guy. I don't...
She's keeping the true recipe to herself.
Ugh, this is all such a mess. Paimon needs a second to process this. First, we thought that Savannah forced Monica to cheat in the cooking contest. But now, it turns out that someone else forced Savannah to force Monica to cheat?
So did Savannah blackmail Monica? Or is it the other way around? Oh, fuck.
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put two and two together as soon as I read your threat letter. The food safety incident. The demand for a cooking contest. The instruction to blackmail Monica.
It's Seville.
Even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets
Whatever,
from me.
it starts with an S.
It was all part of your grand plan, wasn't it, Monica?
Wait, what? 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 Man, where the hell am I
We
at?
should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
What? This beautiful ass music, bruh. Alright, well, here we go. I knew it was coming. I don't... Okay, well, we're gonna get Escoffier, right? So... Wait, I should use Frozen. We'll be alright. Yep, there she is. Ooh. Oh. 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 This music? Fuck off. Ugh. What is this? What is this? What is this beauty that I'm looking at? So Monica's the real one behind? I mean, didn't she tell us that? Ah, here we go.
Ooh, this place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it? Suddenly, the idea of an adventure chef finding secret ingredients makes a whole lot more sense.
I think Modest's codex mentioned this place. A public bath from the time of Remoria. So yeah,
What?
definitely the kind of place that would have served food and drinks.
Bro, this shit got Remuria lore in it? Okay, fucking wow.
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How did they get here?
Please don't whoop my ass. I'm not here to. Okay, goodbye.
Aw, they ran off.
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Well, did Modeste mention it in his adventure logs by any chance? They must have gotten through somehow.
Good point. Yes, that's right. It's coming back to me now.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the
Aww.
food flowed away on the current, they broke into a joyous chorus, and the path opened to us.
We have to feed the blubber beasts? With what? There's nothing here besides rocks, romaritime flowers, and lumitoile.
Lumitoile.
See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You never know when you're gonna need
This
them.
is
Now we have to head all the way back to shore and grab some.
There is no time for that. Romaritime flowers and lumitoile will have to do. They may not look appetizing to us, but who knows? They could be blubber beast delicacies.
Wait, we're seriously gonna try this?
Fuck it. Oh shit, okay.
Up to the freezer!
I need 4. I fucked up.
A dash of frosting! Ha! Cha! Yeah! Cha! Ha!
There we go. Okay. Type shit. Well, this song is so good.
Blubber beasts or not, are we sure this stuff is edible?
Trust me, they'll love it.
Oh, good question. If we try to put them in the pool, we'll probably just scare them off again, and who knows how long they'll be gone.
Yes, we can't afford to wait for them to double back. Oh, what was it that Modeste said again? Something about the food flowing away on the current.
Okay. So they gotta go there and there. So we gotta flip this shit around. It's gonna go through here. Put it through here first. That's pretty simple.
Hey, be careful! Scare them off too much and they might not come back again. Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
Nice. Bro, when have they ever shown they've never shown this song before.
Yeah. The track's turned back again. Oh, so annoying.
I need 6. So easy. Here we go. Light work, no reaction. So then we gotta move it over here. Pretty simple. Bam. Alright, and then the gate should open, and yes, sir.
Hey, it's open!
Oh, like, where is this? Oh, there's a chest, bitch. Hold up. Let me get my chest. Why don't they put it, like, in front of where we're supposed to go? Because I damn near forgot. No voice line? Was rolling artifacts and rolled all defense. Fucking L. I've been there, done that. I've gotten poo-poo caca artifacts with the sanctified elixir ones, too. Hey, if you have a Jalonin, there you go. Use that one. Or Yinjin. Okay, what the fuck is happening here with Savannah and Monica, bro?
Hey, give me your water. Here. I said your water, the one you just drank out of? Sure. All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, it's finally paying off. Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog. Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the explosive. Did you not hear me? Get going.
The whole thing was a setup. I mean, I'm telling you, bro. The whole shit was a setup. Everything, any NPCs that you trust in this game, like, that you start to learn about in this game, they got a whole ass different backstory, bro. It's crazy. She already has a good defense circle. Well,
Why don't you do it yourself?
I also rolled 2 into both crit and then rolled defense.
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter. That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear, if I'd known what you were planning, I'd never have... Ha! Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it, you've always been jealous of Escoffier. That's why you lapped up everything I told you. You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her reputation hung over you. So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain, that she deliberately hid her secret recipes from you just to hold you back. It was the only excuse you needed to justify getting back at her. First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli and my ancestor. He offered Modeste his friendship only to murder him out of vanity. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. You have no idea the countless hours I spent piecing it all together. So you see, you're no better than Savelli. If you can't beat him, betray him, right? I am no Savelli, nor will I ever be. Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve yourself of your vindictive and jealous behavior now? Just because you finally realize that Escoffier never kept any secrets from you? You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cooking contest. Why start now? You have no right to redemption.
You're right. I don't deserve her forgiveness. But I am done being bullied into submission by you!
Ooh, feisty. But you should watch your tone. Talking to me like that could get you in big trouble.
I somehow doubt that. Since I poisoned both our water bottles.
Bruh.
What?
Ever since I learned the truth.
Good God, bro. It just doesn't
I've been
end with the
biding my
twist.
time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long, and now this is payback!
But you drank it too.
She's ready to go, fam.
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
You.
Fucking freak.
What's so funny?
Oh, you're too much. I thought I'd play along for a bit just to amuse myself. You gave a very rousing performance. I saw your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles, just clean, fresh water.
No.
Can we stop with this? Can we stop this?
Revenge is a dish best served
They
cold,
literally
you know?
just keep going back and
Did you
forth,
really
bro.
think
This is
your half-baked
wicked.
plot would fool me? You're a lousy chef, and you make a lousy villain, too. A complete waste of space. No wonder you never amounted to anything.
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now, I failed again. For the last time.
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You got a good laugh out of me. But now the show's over.
Is it over? Because I don't know when it's going
You
to end.
should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me. But you had your chance, and now it's time to say goodbye.
Stop right there! Let her go, Monica! We've got you surrounded!
No, we don't.
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for a little longer.
Or you could just kill her right now.
You can't!
Stay back if you want her alive! Escoffier and the Traveler. I can't take you both on in combat, but if you so much as flinch, I can end Savannah's life in a heartbeat.
Monica, what are you hoping to achieve by this? You're about to commit murder, and for what? A recipe?
A recipe? You chefs are all blinded by your myopic focus on kitchen affairs. Well, some of us actually have bigger fish to fry. Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his Gâteau de Bourg, and it's right here in these ruins.
Are you serious? You're here because of a Gâteau de Bourg obsession? You've gone completely mad!
I couldn't care less about the cake itself. No, the real treasure is the secret ingredient that Modeste sourced from these ruins. He and Savelli were fools. A priceless treasure of Remoria in the palms of their hands, and they thought, ooh, this would go great in our cake mix. We're talking about a powerful stimulant that also sharpens the senses. That's no cooking ingredient. It's a groundbreaking drug. That's right. I've done my research.
That lean.
It was a drug that Remoria developed for their war machine. I could make a killing by selling it to the treasure hoarders or the Fatui.
Oh, nice. So you work for the Fatui.
Will you listen to yourself? You're completely delusional.
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this treasure. You'll see what a fool you've been.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what's that sound?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't collapse.
Seems like she escaped in the commotion.
Uh-oh, Savannah's gone too!
Oh, brilliant.
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward. She's only taken her hostage because she knows that she's no match for you.
Well, there's one piece of good news. At least Savannah is... Are you sure?
That's true. Even if she finds the treasure, she'll need Savannah alive if she wants to get out of here in one piece.
Oh, well,
The one piece.
our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route.
Just go around it? The fuck? Look for a way forward nearby? Yeah, that's where we came from.
The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere.
Can we lower the level of the water? Potentially? That's my thought. If we can do that, then we can, you know, we can ball out. Oh. Well, that did nothing.
An inspired melange! Off to the freezer!
Gang, I don't know. Oh, like actually diving underwater? Why the fuck did I not think of that? Okay. Yep, I'm dumb as shit. Alright. Thank you for the suggestion. Adjust. I was about to be walking around like a fucking moron, dude. Darn, where am I about to go? Up this way? She's from Fontaine, isn't she supposed to be able to dive?
Golems! How are they still mobile?
They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Nice Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping.
Yeah! Man, she would work well with Early, low-key, wouldn't she?
Another door?
This again?
Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. I mean, it's still easy, so... Alright, I need 2... What the fuck?
A dash of frosting!
Are you pulling for anyone in this phase? I am not. I'm trying to get Kokomi for the Chronicle Wish, which I have no idea when that's coming out, so 4. That is actually insane. 2 Chi-Chis and a Mona is wicked work. After Navi and Escoffier's banners. Okay, cool. So that's probably kind of soon, right? Okay, 2 weeks. Okay, so we got that. So wait, where do I start? Where does the shit start at? Okay, so it's gonna go here. Rotate this way. Rotate this again, and there we go. Easy like that. Who are you gonna get though on the Chronicle Wish? I mean, like, yeah, like, bro, Inazuma motherfuckers are so good. Like, literally all of them are good.
Be careful! Scare them off too much, and they might not come back again.
It seems to really like the texture of Rome Maritime flowers.
Okay. Don't know anyone. I have them all in my main, but I'm not sure what I'm on. I don't know how y'all can handle multiple accounts, because I could barely handle one. I lock the fuck in on one account. That's just me. Yeah, Kazuha is like literally an incredible, like the best fucking investment you can literally ever make. Okay, so I'm AR-60, nothing to do on my main. That's fair. Just so you just want to replay the game again. I mean, that's totally fair. What? Bitch, go back. I gotta do this on time? Or so I just sign in for dailies to go away? I do dailies and then I go play another game. Or make music, or do something else. Well, what the hell-y?
Stabilize!
Everybody stand back!
The wind knows me.
A little amused.
Lay the bear.
Get shit out of here.
I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down.
Got to jot this down.
Lumitwols and Maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
Foreshadowing? What the fuck is this? Bro, where are we? Savelli's study?
That's strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
They don't look that worn either.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh? Oh, Modeste and Savelli, do you think they camped here?
Yeah, probably.
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date.
Let's rummage around.
Huh, you really think so?
Trust our adventurers' instincts. We're pros at this stuff, just like you're a pro in the kitchen.
Well, I'm a pro at least.
Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a pro rummager from all those treasure chests.
And bingo, found it.
Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off her rummaging skills.
XD.
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I'm cooking as well, but I thought that was just me.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since I've last visited these ruins.
Okay, that's Modeste, right? No, that's... I don't know who the fuck it is.
It's exactly the way I remember it. This place probably hasn't changed in millennia. Sadly, up above, on dry land, everything has changed. The treasure of Remoria. That's what we used to call it. Modeste was right about its potential. It turned Gâteau de Bourg into a national sensation. Our limited stock of the substance meant that the gâteau could only be produced on a small scale. But this only drove up the popularity all the more. Modeste was right about that too. He predicted all of it.
Oh, yeah, so this is Savali.
He was praised as a genius, while I, as the one person who'd ever disagreed with him, was labeled a talentless fool. Modeste tried his best to console me, but I knew better than anyone just how great the gulf was between us. Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by inserting myself where I did not belong? I told myself that maybe one day, when I finally created a masterpiece of my own, I'd be able to face him without shame. Or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, I'd be able to ask him with a smile on my face, how about we go on one more adventure, for old time's sake? Unfortunately, that day will never come.
So it was Savelli. From the sounds of it, he came back after Modeste had already died.
I always thought it was just a legend. But if it's true, then this must be the place where they found their secret ingredient, the birthplace of Gateau de Bourg.
In that case, what does that say about the death of Modeste? If it's all true, maybe Savelli really did have something to do with it.
That's what I'm saying.
The taste of Gateau de Bourg has changed. Modeste was convinced of this, even though everyone swore they couldn't tell. Being the perfectionist that he was, he refused to accept even the slightest flaw in his work. He stopped all sales of the product, locked himself away in the kitchen, and worked day and night, vowing to find out where he had gone wrong. But as he baked and taste tested over and over again, he found he only strayed further and further from the original taste. It was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness that the truth finally dawned on him. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses, taste included, and invigorates the spirit. In the short term, it offers people the ultimate gourmet experience, but in the long term, it dulls their senses entirely.
Oh.
In hindsight, it made perfect sense. After all, why would a culture that sought liberation from the constraints of their bodies care for the loss of their senses? But we realized it too late. We were just too late. Over the course of his many culinary experiments, Modeste exhausted the remaining supply of the treasure of Remoria. He consumed it all himself. The finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever again.
What?
Finally, in despair, he took his own life.
That's crazy.
And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop him, to offer some words of comfort, or even to say goodbye.
Do I play any of the end game? No, I am booty hole at like beat games and stuff. So I really don't. I don't really play instruments like that.
Yet despite
I'm
everything,
not in game.
He sent me his final letter.
The treasure of Remoria?
I have a lot of respect for
Guess
people
Monica
that do
was
too.
really onto something. It really was a kind of drug.
So, Modeste chose to end his own life.
Don't do lean,
Then,
guys.
why all the rumors that Savelli murdered him? Also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention of the treasure of Remoria. It's almost as if someone deliberately erased it from history.
I can play you a song on the lyre once you're done. That's nice, but I'm heading right to bed after this shit. I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm heading to bed after this quest. I appreciate the offer though. Neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention of the treasure of Remoria. It's almost as if someone deliberately.
Modeste told me everything in his final
Scared
letter.
the shit out of me.
His was a tale of how even a genius could fail, and how much more devastating it is when it happens. Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis from knowing the truth? Or maybe he wished for me to warn the public about the dangers of Gateau de Bourg, proving that I had been right all along. But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciless. 1 minute a genius, the next a joke. It would surely spell the end for his restaurant too.
5 a.m. Where the hell you at? I'm in fucking East Coast, America. Shit, you been up since 5 a.m.?
What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn shown to him by the history books.
Alright, have a good night. Appreciate you hanging out. What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together?
I cannot let that come to pass. I will do what I must to protect his name. It will mean tampering with his notes to remove the damning details, leaving mere fragments of our story behind. It may lead his family to suspect me of having a hand in his demise. But if that's the price of destroying all evidence of my crimes, then so be it. I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy than see his reputation in tatters. The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
We gotta stop Monica, bro.
Huh? What's wrong? Didn't we say Savannah should be safe for now?
So we thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling.
Because she's gonna find the evidence. Oh, Monica! No. She found it.
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. Some fragments of his diary escaped your clutches, and we have held on to them for generations. But I have to thank you too, Savannah. Without your help retrieving the codex, and with it the last piece of the puzzle, I may never have found this place. But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp.
Wake up, gang!
The treasure of Remoria is mine! Oh, it's empty. It's empty?
Monica? Oh, we were seconds too late.
Escoffier? What's the deal with that jar?
Savelli's final act! He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure forevermore and make sure it would never harm anyone again. So he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every last shred that remained.
Damn.
This can't be happening. All the years I spent piecing together the truth. All my painstaking planning.
Get fucked.
All that for an empty jar.
Monica, don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you realize.
Oh, shut your pie hole!
That scared the fuck out of me. Yep, look at Lord Remus.
You barbarian shall be slain.
What the fuck you did, and now we
She's
gotta
a nutcase, a liability to herself and everyone else. Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out.
Done. Uh-oh.
Why is this place still shaking? Either way, it's all her fault. Enough chit-chat. Let's get out of here.
We not gonna save anybody?
Okay, I'm coming.
What the fuck?
Oh, no you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you. I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
Don't do it.
You're a psycho.
Savannah, yeah!
Savannah? When did you wake up? I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Can y'all get the fuck out of here? Come on. Monica, no. Damn. Damn. Do we want her to die like this, though? Holy fuck, dude.
Escoffier! Savannah!
Monica did.
Traveler! And Paimon!
Venejem! What are you all doing here?
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant and sit on our merry derrieres? While the Traveler and Escoffier were out here risking their lives?
We had to do something. Even though that something ended up being, well, waiting for you here instead.
I don't deserve any of you. And I certainly don't deserve to be your head chef. It was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Then I couldn't live up to her standards. I acted like a tyrant in the kitchen. And now I almost got myself killed. Come back, Escoffier. Come and be our head chef again. I'll never be able to replace you.
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I left, it just went in one ear and out the other?
Huh? Sorry, I was kinda in my own head at the time. All I could think about was the Lumiline situation. What was it you said again?
Forget it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't leave this job because of you. And you're not nearly as awful a chef as you think. If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
Escoffier's right. Sure, you nitpick our work and get us to do things over a lot. But when it comes down to
don't switch up now.
You're the one who's always doing whatever it takes to make sure the customers get served on time, every time.
Don't switch up now. We had Savannah being a fucking op.
Things were pretty rough after Escoffier left. And Savannah's the only reason we've been able to make it through.
Our customers know that Escoffier doesn't work for us anymore. But the fact is, they keep coming back. If that's not an endorsement of your work, I don't know what is. At the end of the day, we're all human, and we all make mistakes.
Why are we coping
All we
for
can
her
do is recognize where we get it wrong and do our best to improve. That's all that's humanly possible.
No, I get what you're saying, but what I did to Firmont and to Escoffier, it's unforgivable.
Well, about that, there's someone else here to see you, Chef.
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Firmont? I'm so sorry. I put far too much pressure on you. And the way I stubbornly refused to go and see you after you fell ill. There's no excuse, but I'm too late, aren't I? The damage is done. I heard that you can't even hold a kitchen knife anymore.
Actually, I think I'm going to be just fine.
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological in nature. But after the threat letter came to light, it got Firmin thinking. And
This
then
whole Monica,
he
bro.
remembered the tea that Monica used to give him every night. And as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumaline the whole time.
Bro.
No way! Doesn't that cause nerve damage?
It does.
It can. High doses pose a risk of serious nervous and sensory complications. But if you calculate the dosage carefully, you can control the extent of its effects.
Shit, bro.
A small dose might simply make a person more emotional, whether that mean more fragile or more hot-tempered.
No wonder it seemed like you'd lost your edge.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. They also fixed me up with some meds and said I should recover in no time.
Okay.
Well, that's what happens when you give someone a little bit of hope to cling on to.
Well, that's nice.
There's more. We believe that Firmin was likely not Monica's only victim.
Oh, probably not.
You mean she poisoned me too?
Oh, so that's why Savannah's been so irritable this whole time.
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumiline. That stuff can only amplify what's already there. So tasty food will seem like the most delicious thing in the world, while food you don't particularly care for will become utterly revolting.
Oh.
So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior and apologize to every single person you've wronged.
I will. I'm sorry. There's still one question that's really bugging me. Why is it that no matter what I do, my Gâteau de Bourg never tastes the same as yours? Is it just...
Come on now.
I mean, is it because you're a genius and I'm not?
It's because the heating element in your oven is broken, you silly goose.
Come on.
What?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature setting and the actual temperature. All the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem, which confused me at the time, but by this point, it's pretty obvious that Monica must have tampered with them. I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off, since the issue affected both our teams. But of course, Monica sabotaged mine so that could never happen.
No. I spent so long trying to find out where I was going wrong, and then you pinpoint the problem in just one night? It all comes back to one simple, undeniable truth. You're a genius. And I'm just plain old Savannah.
Oh, cut it out! Stop the woe is me act for a second and just think. I came up with this recipe. You don't think that might have something to do with it? Do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? 3 years! 3 whole years! I know this dish inside out, back to front and upside down. And you've been head chef now for what, 6 months? If that? A couple hundred failed attempts, and you're gonna throw in the kitchen towel and declare you'll never be successful because you're not a genius. You clearly have no idea how many kitchen failures I've had under my belt, or just how long it took me to finally get my recipe to a level I was satisfied with. Genius or not, everyone makes mistakes. Modeste did, Savelli did, everyone does. You're only a lousy chef if you don't face up to your mistakes, learn from them, and then keep chipping away until you crack the problem once and for all. Surely you haven't forgotten all that. You were no lousy chef back when I handed you the reins.
I haven't forgotten. And I'll make sure I never do.
That's our head chef.
Haha! Sounds like we won't need another changing of the guard in the Hôtel de Bord kitchen anytime soon. Huzzah!
Aw, what a perfect ending to a crazy journey. Look how happy everyone is.
So you got your mojo back now?
Yeah. Thanks to you, Escoffier. In fact, no. Thanks to all of you.
Aw, friends again. So nice to see them finally settle their beef.
I mean, not all their beef.
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch right now.
But that was mostly Monica's fault, wasn't it?
Right. And also, does it have to be right now? Savannah's only just got her mojo back, and you barely escaped from a death trap.
No excuses. This is a cooking contest between two top chefs, and nothing will stand in its way. So grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is happening today. Right now, this instant.
Hey, so, this whole time you were salty about losing?
Yes, yes. Yes, she was.
The second cooking contest commences now!
Cutscene!
This time, no more games.
Let's go!
And no holding back!
Oh, shit. Let's go. Hey. Oh my god! I'm better babe. Damn.
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it.
Modest.
That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
So we're not gonna find out what happened? Okay. I guess not.
The results are in! A landslide victory for Escoffier!
That's crazy.
Quite rightly, too. Piece of cake.
Tails seems very happy with the results.
Oh yeah, look at that! Savannah looks pretty chipper too, considering she lost.
Yeah. For the right reason this time.
Now, where were we? Yes. Do you have any more questions for me after everything that's happened?
Yeah, what are your future plans?
I thought Navia would have filled you in. And actually, I said all this to Savannah before I left. Although, as we saw, I don't think any of it sank in. I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course. But the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a point where it didn't need me anymore. So I decided to step down and look for new opportunities to improve myself.
Improve how?
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from Yue.
I know you
and
lying.
in her, I saw so many new possibilities.
Oh my gosh, Shayling!
She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus,
That's
lizard
fire.
tails. With her, nothing's off the table. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored, hiding away in ingredients we overlook.
Wow.
Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins? I used them in the cooking contest just now. Did you taste the difference?
What? Paimon didn't notice at all.
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes of previous chefs and figuring out the exact constellation of elements that gave their work its signature taste. And the other half, it lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the kitchen. You've got to go out and explore the endless possibilities out there.
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try your cooking anymore.
Oh, I'll be your taste tester, and I don't mean with the food. Stop it.
Don't worry, it's not going to be a free-for-all like in Modeste's time. Before I put anything into my food, I'll obviously do my research, make sure it doesn't contain any harmful substances. In the meantime, take this. It's a recipe for Petit Gâteau de Boer revised version. I tweaked it to suit your needs as busy adventurers. Hope you enjoy, and remember, feedback is always welcome.
All right! So, do you ever see yourself returning to Hotel de Boer?
Oh, of course. I've already promised Banishem that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the food remains at an acceptable level.
Good luck to Savannah, I guess.
You know, Paimon's still a little disappointed that we never got to see the treasure of Remoria.
Well, boo fucking who.
Surely Monica wouldn't have gotten drawn in so deeply if it wasn't for all the mystery surrounding the original Gâteau de Boer. She practically dedicated her life to finding the lost pieces of Modeste's diary. Then went to all that trouble to infiltrate the Hotel de Boer. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
She sold her soul for a dream, then had a rude awakening.
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modeste's writings and what we saw in those ruins, I think I may have figured out the truth. The so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extracted from Lumitoiles, better known to us as Lumiline.
Huh? So then, why all the hype back in the early days of Gâteau de Boer?
Don't forget, it was a very different era. We could barely even refine sugar back then, so desserts were very much in their infancy. In a world of bland food, it's no wonder that the first thing to really excite people's taste buds took the world by storm. And as for the Lumiline, it may well have been somewhat valuable in ancient times. But these days, it's just another drug from the Fontaine Research Institute. Even if Savelli hadn't destroyed it all, I doubt it would be worth that much these days.
So after all that, there was nothing in those ruins but worthless junk. Feels strange to say it, but Paimon almost feels sorry for Monica. She sacrificed it all only to get nothing in return.
She got what she deserved.
Hey!
My mommy. Where the hell have you been?
Huh? Navia? You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Well, check it out.
Oh, yeah.
They ran a special issue. Did you see anything like this down there? Freshly unearthed from the ruins of Rumoria. A magnificent jar thought to be over 1,000 years old. Experts say it has immense artistic and historical value. It could be worth an absolute fortune.
Wait, isn't that the jar they used to hold the treasure?
If only it was still in one piece.
One piece?
Some butterfingers must have dropped it or something. It's such a shame.
Damn, G's. That was a really good ending though. That was a really good ending. And we got the fucking the cake recipe, so that's nice. Wow, yeah, really nice quest. Very awesome. Okay. I'm tired. I'm tired of shit. Let me stay at Fontaine now. Stay at Fontaine because the event. So we're gonna do the event tomorrow most likely. So yeah, that should be fun. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button. And of course, I'll see you all later. Alright.
Bye bye now.